he judges himself based on the happiness of his woman, and that's how you know that he's just finished.
I'm going where I wanna be. It can't take time. I'm being patient, and trust me, I'm destined for greatness. Overall, I mark it the greatest. All I did was rise up, pattern and go.
Obviously, we're back with another episode. This is me and TPF Press. To my left here, we got JD, we got the lovely Robin again, we got Alvin, and we got the beautiful Chevelle. Cool. So, into this topic, we're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on around us. So, we're going to be talking about cancel culture. And in my opinion, I feel like as a generation, we cancel out a lot of things and a lot of people very, very quick for no reason sometimes. Sometimes there are good reasons, but I feel like we just cancel out a lot of things and we just, you know what I mean, we think, alright, that's done out, that's this, that's that. That's my opinion, anyway, but I mean, what are you guys saying about that cancel culture? What are you
Doesn't exist, bro.
Yeah.
We're in a generation full of fucking fairies.
Entitled.
Right?
Yeah. No. I'll be
Real
talk, no, bro. Real talk. Just think about the language, innit? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. No, because I brought this up to my boys, I think the other day, yeah. And I think that these men are deluded, bro. Like, I literally said, do you think it's a society where kind of like, not wet, but you think people are a little bit softer? And Tony's like, oh, you're generalising, you're generalising. I'm a dick, bro. Like, men are just talking, bro. Like, because if you know, gee, like,
it is though. Sometimes you
I think, bro, I'm not gonna lie. There's a community of dons, yeah. When they talk online, bro, they get offended by everything. And
bubble wrap, very bubble wrap.
Gee, yeah, bro, like.
They'll turn everything into something.
Bro. And the thing is, do you know what it is? Yeah, you only get cancelled if you talk about certain things, bro. And there are two things that I don't think you can talk about on the internet. You'll get cancelled for because their dons ride for them. But when it comes to us, man, yeah, I'll be real, yeah. When it comes to like the black community, bro, donnies cancel you for 20 seconds and then they just keep it pushing, bro. Like all these white people that want to say the N word and that. Oh, but I was young. I was gonna shut the fuck up, man.
You know what it is, yeah? I just think that
this is your bar as well. Every time he says he's going to spend
that's when he's going to say something
crazy facts.
I just think people are too sensitive. Like hear like Chris Rock making a joke,
oh my god,
and about and he gets slapped, and then same thing happened with Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are comedians, bro. These are comedians.
Jada can suck her.
Yeah, we all know that Jada Smith belongs to the fucking streets.
No, it's not even that she belongs to the streets. She's a twisted, manipulative person.
Manipulative woman.
And you got to understand, yeah, that he's finished here because he must have said something like he judges himself based on the happiness of his woman, and that's how you know that he's just finished. That's why she does what she does in it, but she manipulates him and she's finished. Like, I don't even like talking about that woman because she's a fucking girl. Like, I actually don't like talking about her.
Yeah, it just
mad.
It makes me mad.
She's making one of my goats look crazy, bro. Donny, like, I used to come home and watch my man on the TV, bro. I used to think, yeah, this guy is the guy. Like, you see him in movies, this guy's the guy. And then at home, Donny's just being cheated like he's anyhow.
No, he was laughing though in the beginning, wasn't he? It's only when
yes,
he looked
bro,
over
that's
at
what I'm
her,
saying.
and then he's like,
that's what I'm saying.
what's wrong with you?
Because you got to
Oh
understand
my
that he's a
gosh.
comedian as well. You know that dons are gonna run jokes, bro.
Everybody
She's got
knows
a
that.
she's an Amber Rose, bro. Like she's an Amber Rose. Like, it's
Man
calm.
says she's a slutbook soldier.
No, but she's an Amber Rose and it's calm. If you make a joke about Donny having short hair, yeah, cool. She has alopecia. Donny's make jokes about things that you shouldn't make jokes about all the time, innit? And they let it run. But
you know what it is, yeah?
She was vexed, yeah. And then when he slapped her, she was bare laughing and doing whatever. And then she wants to run to the cameras and say, I think he over-escalated. Suck a dick. I hate that one.
You know what it is, yeah? And I think, to a degree, he was just defending his girl. But you don't do that for a girl like that. That's what it is, right?
No, do you know what it is? I think
it was embarrassing.
Yeah, as dons, yeah.
Bit much.
I think when it comes to girls, yeah, I'll be real. Just don't defend your shit, man.
Straight up, do not.
No, because you got to understand. Man said they banned him for 10 years from the Oscar. Bro, he's a big
And it took him
don.
how long to get there as
Gee,
well, and to be
he's a
respected and so on.
He's a big don. Like, you have to understand that, like, he's getting like big movie roles. There's a possibility that he gets nominated for Oscar and he can't even go. Come on, bro. Like, but hey, fuck the Oscars as well, man. Man said they didn't give Samuel L. Jackson one until like this year, bro.
He's been running game for the time as well.
Bro,
Samuel
he's
Jackson's been running sick movies.
Hey, he knows how to play. He knows how to play the villain card well.
100%.
Absolutely.
He knows how to play the villain card very well. Everything that he's done the villain thing and he's hard. But you know what it is, yeah? I think cancel culture is only as good as their loudest talker. And when their loudest talkers, a bunch of
Fairies.
I'm not even gonna say fairies because it's too close to the other word that I would use, innit? So a bunch of losers, innit? Like, I just think that them, man. I don't know. I think you can't cancel someone because people make their brands off of them being outlandish. So if you make your brand off of being outlandish, you can really cancel you. Like you, man. I'm gonna put you on a Don. Yeah, his name's Young Don the Source God. Yeah, just listen to his takes about women and that, bro. And I'm not gonna be around the bush. Gee, I sit there sometimes and I just think, you're lucky I like you as a person, because some of the shit that he says.
But
bro,
you know what, yeah, being devil's advocate though, yeah, there are some dons that just need to be like, they need to be cancelled. You hear that light skinned don, HS Tiki Toki.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'll explain to you the situation.
Wait, no, is that the don that clotted the 15-year-old?
No. I'll explain to you the situation of what happened, innit? So he was dealing with this black girl, innit?
Wait, is that the one where we was like, oh, she looks like a white? Yeah, no, but yeah, do you know? He has a court case because he clotted a 15-year-old and got her pregnant. He's 28.
That's
bro.
mad.
He's 28. And he's saying that about black women.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? Because as a
regardless of your age,
as a melanin appreciator, yeah, what he said is mad. Yeah, what he said about black women as a whole is actually fucked.
But
did you hear what he said?
Bro,
like, you know he said it to a white brother, and the white brother was even like,
no, but do you know what? These men are not gobsmacked. They just know that they can't say certain things because they don't want to look mad. Because real talk, yeah, because I watched a little bit of that clip here, but you gotta understand he's a light-skinned brother anyway, so them man, they don't.
Yeah, them man.
But the thing is, do you know what it is? Yeah, I think that it's no, I'm not bashing.
Not bashing.
No, I'm not talking about them and like that. But at the same time, yeah, do you know what it is? It's like, I don't feel like I got light-skinned brothers as friends, innit? I don't really talk about black women around light-skinned brothers because growing up, on light-skins were it. You get like But the thing is, do you know what it is? It's like I think people. I don't know, man. People want to cancel people who don't really have a voice behind them. I don't know, man. All you need is a good PR team, or you get past anything. Look at Amber Heard, bro. She can get past anything.
She's lost her own.
She's finished, bro.
She's done out,
bro. But do you know? This is why it's not healthy to be on Twitter bears. Yeah, I must have seen that. Somebody was commenting on how this is a big L for women. This is a big L for liars, bro. Like, fam. She, like, bro, you can tell that she was playing a fucking character the whole time. Like, she didn't even believe her own shit yet. And then, I think with people, they think that if a woman loses something, it means that women can't be trusted or da-da-da or whatever. But you have to take everything by a case-by-case basis. And I think that it showed that a lot of people don't understand the real world. Like, people just look at shit and just think,
cancel it.
Yeah, people just look at stuff from a bird's eye, not even a bird's eye view. They look at it, it's like face to face, thinking that they got a bird's eye view, bro. And I think when it comes to like cancelling shit, yeah, I told you there's only two communities that can really cancel dons. And all I'm gonna say is look at the baby, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Look at that, don.
But then, you know, what was my man's name who died recently?
Oh, Samuels.
Yeah, Kevin Samuels, bro.
My dog.
Like, they were trying to cancel him for the longest amount of time because essentially all he done was spoke facts.
No, but
like, let's be honest, yeah.
I'm even gonna ask you a question.
He just spoke facts,
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah. So that he'd see like
me and Chiro were talking about.
Okay, yeah.
You see, Lanes, my dog. You think he did what? Do you think he did what she's accusing him of doing?
What, shot him?
Yeah, you think he really did that? 'Cause I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even a fan of man like that before.
I don't know if
She said the thing. I was like,
okay, you know, okay.
whatever. But I fuck with my man now.
If-
there's no way you're dropping music like that consistently, trying to actually be that guy if you got that bad energy around you.
Okay,
No fucking
I'm just
way.
gonna put that.
There's no way.
I think it's a hella touchy subject, isn't it? Because I feel like a lot of black women in our society aren't heard, and I feel like
Right.
when people are like, "Oh, he didn't do it," it's just adding to that issue because that is an issue in
I
itself.
think I genuinely think the friend shot
Yeah,
her.
but do you hear what I'm saying?
And
though,
you
with that?
try to cover it up.
Yeah.
Because bro, what does like in reality, if he shot her, it's brazy, deserves what he gets.
At the end of the day,
But
he is hood, and I can imagine these guys take mad drugs and alcohol. I can imagine him being drunk and everything.
yeah,
You know,
little man
doing
syndrome,
it.
innit?
Yeah, like come on. You know what I mean?
But the thing is,
Guys, I
one
can-
of
I can
the
just
only
see
thing
it
that
happening.
makes it so brazy with everything that even was said was, I remember her saying that her back was turned. As soon as your back is turned, you don't know what happened. He could spray me with water,
No, I
and
thought
this
it
don't
hit
man say,
something
"Oh, it was
and
me."
hit her foot like shrapnel or
Yeah, I
something.
heard.
Yeah.
That's what hit her foot.
Yeah.
She didn't get shot.
But do you think
Yeah.
they were right to
Shot at.
count? Do you think they were
Shot
right
at,
to
yeah,
cancel
shot
him?
at.
Because they
Do
were
you know
trying to
what?
cancel
Until
him
you're
for like,
un-
I could have
No,
shot her.
no.
Until
That's someone's word.
you're
Until
convicted
proven.
and proven
Yeah.
guilty.
Or even
No.
like that something. Because I think that happens a lot where people get cancelled
Yeah, but
for
you're
like
the one
words.
that's proven guilty.
Bro, Nick,
To be
like,
cancelled for
these-
words, bro.
bro, these days niggas wanna throw words around like, bro.
No, I'm saying in the sense of like, someone could accuse a woman could accuse me of something, and I'll get cancelled instantly. Because you know, I remember someone telling me a story of some don, innit? So you know, like Midlands, you know, it's a bit crazy. This don got accused of like sexually assaulting a woman, innit? It got proven that he didn't do it, but nobody fucks with him anymore.
Bro.
Even though it got proven that he didn't do
Do
it.
you know what the maddest thing is? I was speaking to one of my boys at uni, yeah. He had a guy that was on the ball team, yeah. He had a contract and everything. Some girl came out and said that he did something mad to her. It was found that she was lying, and he still lost his scholarship.
That's what I'm
Oh,
I
saying.
was
God.
like,
That is
No,
just
that's
absurd.
crazy.
How is that fair? How is that sort of thing
That's
fair?
what I'm
So
saying.
many
But I think that's
parties
also
That's
with
the
cancel
world.
culture.
That's,
though.
Also-
that's because of that, yeah.
No, but like
Also
that's
as well,
guilty
yeah.
until proven innocent. That's not fair. That's what cancel culture does, though, isn't it?
Mm.
It literally
Yeah.
makes someone guilty
Yeah.
until like raw.
But you,
And then by then,
One-
it
one
don't
thing
even
that
matter.
Exactly. By then they've already been
Cancelled.
prosecuted.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
already got lost
bro,
scholarships.
it's the
been dragged through everything.
prosecution of of public opinion.
Yeah.
As soon as,
Yeah.
as,
Once
soon as
you
you're
get dragged
prosecuted
through,
in
it's done,
public
bro.
opinion,
You know
bro,
what I'm
you
saying,
can
bro?
you're finished.
Like it's long.
But some people bounce back, bro. And I'll be real, I don't like putting our community down, man. But when people bust shots at our community eats it, bro. These men don't even fire back, bro. Like they'll say something for like a week and then let man keep living, bro. Like
Elaborate.
for example, what's it? You man see that girl at the wedding? She was rapping those Lil Baby lyrics, didn't miss a beat. Watched that video like twice, and I was like, it's hard. Drake followed her. DDG must have said something. Bro, didn't even take niggas half a day to find the nigga tweets in her thing, bro. She's a white girl, not mixed with nothing, bro. She knew that the heat was gonna be mad. She deleted her own thing, bro.
Oh.
And the thing is, she can come back and still do a thing, and man are just gonna forget about it. Like I think that when it comes to disrespecting the black community, yeah, niggas get away with too much, bro. Like people really let niggas get away with disrespecting the black community, but any other community, they're in your head, bro.
No, do you know what that
Yeah.
is? And I think that's because the black community is very cannibalistic. We're the only community that eats at each other. It's crazy. It's actually nuts.
Aye, there's
Yeah.
another community that
You
eats
see-
at each other, but
You seeing man climb, like literally like kicking each other down, bro. It is mad. Yeah, you look at, because obviously I'm Jamaican Indian, innit? Indian
Man,
community
I had to
ain't,
get that flex
the
in.
Indian
That's
community
rude.
is not like that, bro. The Indian community is like, bro, you feel unity, you feel togetherness, like it's crazy. Whereas this whole like with the black community, cannibalistic. And the contrast I see in my life is mad.
Crabs in the
I'm
barrel
so-
and that, yeah.
Crabs in a bucket.
Literally.
Yeah, bro. That is literally what someone said to me a long time ago, bro.
But
That's
you know,
crazy.
do you know what it is? Yeah. man are gonna get me talking about slaves and that, bruv. Fucking hell. So cool.
What's that with this?
The thing is, do you know why I think it's like that? I think it's because in like when from like slave trade,
compete with
yeah,
each other.
but yeah, exactly. And when it comes to the light skinned ones, they were usually house niggas, innit?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like they saw themselves as better because you're with the master and whatever. So I think that I genuinely believe, and I was even talking about this with someone yesterday even, I genuinely believe that the slave trade as a whole, it actually poisoned a whole generation of people, like, and it poisoned our whole community, because when you see someone, like, for example, you see someone doing well and like niggas, oh, you don't deserve that, or bro, why when someone's doing well does somebody want to try running for his shit, bro? Like, he thinks
like
he's lit,
smoke,
bro. He thinks he's lit. Let me show him he's not.
Man just put his address on Instagram, got shot.
No, but G, you have to understand, bro. Apparently they didn't even know who he was, bro. They just knew that he had bread. Do you understand? Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to our community, bro, like, I don't know what. And the thing is, do you know what it is? I don't know how you even fix something like that.
But you know what's crazy, bro? You're saying it's about like trauma of the whole community caused the community to be a cannibalistic nature. But if you look at traumas of other community, for example, the Jewish community, they had extreme trauma in that community as well. But they're not cannibalistic like the black community, is what I'm saying, isn't it?
I'm gonna be real, yeah. You see with that community, I don't even want to touch on that community, bro. Them dons are scary, bro. Them dons are scary. That's what I want to say, bro. Like, I've heard about Donnies even praising them man and them man going full force at dons. I don't want to talk about that community at all, bro. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared, bro.
Alright, before I wrap up, I feel like it's been a topic that's been a back and forth with JD and Alvin. So, real quick, Robin, what is your opinion on cancel culture? Just give me like a quick, do you know what I mean? Quick, yeah, just a quick little opinion. What's your opinion on cancel culture?
I think it's bullshit.
Ooh.
I just think it is. Just people are not allowed an opinion nowadays without somebody getting offended. It's just, do you know what? Agree to disagree. No one's gonna always agree with you. Get over it. Like, keep moving.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion
Everyone's
as well.
entitled to it, as long as it's not
offensive
and, you know, all of them and above, fine. But if it's just a matter of opinion without the offence,
then what's wrong?
Get over it.
100%. And then Chevelle, what is your opinion on cancel culture?
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of cancel culture. I feel like half the people that get cancelled doesn't even last long anyway. People still listen to their music. Like, come on, like R. Kelly, everyone still bangs his tunes and stuff. And things like that. But I also feel like nowadays people are just so, like, there's no freedom of speech. Like, anything you can say will offend someone. Like, I could say, oh, like, I'm not attracted to girls, and then I could
even the whole community.
Yeah, like, it's
yeah.
So it's just not the generation I'm trying to be, because I'm all about freedom of speech. Everyone should be able to express themselves, express their opinion.
Yeah, but when you say freedom of speech, then so you're completely okay with like white supremacist Nazis. Like, you can't say freedom of speech and then say
freedom of speech without hate.
Yeah,
okay. I just wanted to clarify that, innit?
No, so hey, even
like
going back to
Fredo
this point,
was like, remember when Fredo said
don't
about
feed the baddest pasta, baby.
remember when Fredo said he said like, oh, something about Chinese and Corona. Everyone was making them kind of comments.
Do you know?
And he was,
this is gonna sound mad, but is freedom of speech without hate really freedom of speech? And like, that's not me condoning hateful speech.
But I feel like,
is it true freedom if you're not allowing?
I feel like nothing is true freedom. But at the same time, you have to think about it, because people are influenced by the words they hear. So if you can influence people to be hateful for no reason.
But then it's not true freedom of speech.
But you can say that, but nothing is true freedom of speech.
No, I'm saying if you're saying
people need to be responsible for themselves.
No,
they need to stop relying on other people to sort of
have your own opinion.
Yeah,
100%.
there's influence, but there's always been influence, and there's influence in everything. but it's about taking accountability for your own actions from your beliefs. You know what's right and what's wrong. Even the most twisted person.
It's like how everyone wants to cancel Khloe Kardashian because you keep taking Tristan back.
City boy, city boy.
You know what? Yeah,
that's city boys.
No, she just loves the woods. I'm running you because I'm not letting you down. But
I'm looking at that, so I was like, oh my.
I'll be real. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I don't even care how she does her thing. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's easier to give a stupid nigga 100 chances than give 100 niggas 1 chance.
Oh my
and
days. On that note. Okay, cool. So that's wrapped it up. That is okay, cool. So that's our opinion on cancel culture. But obviously, yeah, that's mad. That's mad. That is mad.
You got to confirm it. You got to confirm it.
Multiple babies.
Yeah, you got to confirm it.
So that's our opinion on cancel culture. But I think the message here today is pretty much just like there's a lot of societies and communities within our generation that think a certain way and just cancel things out very quick. So I think that will always be around, and it takes a certain individual to sort of rise above it and think and feel like, do you know what I mean, they can actually be better than that sort of hate culture and not sort of put out negativity and whatnot, and actually have an open mind to accept certain things. But with that being said, let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, you know how it goes. It's been me, TPF Prez, it's been JD, Robin, Alvin, and obviously Chevelle. She's got her YouTube channel as well, so I'm going to put that down in the thing. I'm actually going to put it like, probably like right here. Like
Pro Max
right here
Fitness.
well. And also Pro Max
Fitness.
Fitness. Obviously Max ain't here. Got a couple people that ain't here with us today, but obviously, cool. Make sure you tune into the next episode. It's been TPF Prez, over and out. Bow.
Swallow your pride. They won't smoke, tell them to come outside.